Hello everybody, and welcome to your video. So I channeled a great song, not sure when it came out, but I know it's from, like, I don't know, I feel like it's from the Vietnam era or something, around that time. Anyway, it's called A Little Help from My Friends, and it's by Joe Cocker. Probably maybe someone else made it at another time, I don't know, because in my mind I thought the Beatles sang it, but when I looked it up, this is what I got. So, and it's the words that I'm hearing. And you know, just one part of it is, you know, what do I do when my love is away? Does it worry for you to be alone? How do you feel at the end of the day? Are you sad because you're on your own? And then, you know, that chorus kicks in and sings, I get by with a little help from my friends. So you can look it up. I'll put the link in the description box. It's just easier for me to put the links in the description box because I can do it when I do the video. I don't have to wait for the video to come out. But anyway, before I get into all that, I want to be the first to tell you, you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. Thank you for being here with me, and thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you. The divine values you. And thank you for being here with me, guys. Thanks for hanging out. So today I was guided to just open up with a little prayer for anybody who's been affected by the war. Any war, anytime, any place in the world, whether it's going on now, in the past, however it's affected you in some way, okay? So I'm just going to get started with that, and then we'll do the reading. Our Father in heaven, please give ease to the people here affected by war. Give comfort to the ones who lost a loved one. Give peace and mercy to those who took a life. Give us all the gift to live side by side in peace with one another. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. So let's get into your reading. I don't know what's going to come out, but I was guided to use these cards. So I'm going to open up with a Spirit of the Animal Oracle. And I just feel this is going to be a reading if you need help. You know that you have a support system, okay? You're not alone, even though you might feel like you're alone. You might feel like you're in this world with not a soul to help you, that the ones that you thought were here to help you are gone. I know that I once felt like that. I once felt like all the people, my elders, who I would call the pillars of my family, you know, when they all left, I just kind of felt like alone, like I didn't have anyone to talk to. I didn't have anyone, like, you know, to lean on for support, you know what I mean? And I realized in that moment, I'm like, wait a second. Now I am the pillar. I am one of those pillars in my family where they have gone. Now I have to step into that place. I have to be the strength and the rock for those who might need to rely on me, right? So if you sort of relate to that, you know, I've been picking up a lot on the energy of the lonely, okay? The lonely, the brokenhearted, but also the strong, right? The ones that, the troopers, they go through life. They may not like or feel comfortable with what they're going through, but they get through it. They wake up every day and they live their life. They don't give up, but it's not easy. So this is just sort of the energy I'm feeling. So we'll see what wants to come out. So what wants to come out here for this Animal Oracle? For Aquarius, what wants to come out? Right there. Oh, I see unicorns. I see two beautiful unicorns, Aquarius. And I feel with this, you're not alone. There's somebody in the same boat, on the same path you're traveling, okay? Who understands you. Unicorn, infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of the light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. That's pretty powerful. Put that right there. It's a beautiful card. Really matches my amethyst crystal there. Let's also see what wants to come out from Wisdom of the Oracle. Being that I timestamp these now so you can skip around, I sort of like to do some of the advice oracles, or the oracle cards in the beginning, and the tarot in the middle, and then I'll close out with, you know, like an enchanted map or the Kuan Yin, or you know, sort of like a closing statement card where I usually have to look up the meaning. So what does Aquarius need to see? Tell me about these oracles. What's going on? What's going on? Are there changes? People are alone. They need a friend to rely on. What's going on here? Please show me through these oracles, please. Aquarius. Aquarius, I know you wanted to come out. I felt you. Anything else? I'll give it one more sweep. Aquarius, you want to come out to the edge. Come to the edge here. I like this card, a new life. You know, just when I look at this right here, I feel like when you stop waiting on one thing, I feel like when you stop waiting on one thing to happen for you, a whole brand new thing happens. But this is also talk about getting by with a little help from your friends. That soulmate can be a friend. You know, sometimes maybe you feel like you're at your wit's end, right? You just don't know what the hell to do, which way to go. You don't like the way you're feeling, but you feel it anyway. And it's like you still got to wake up. You still got to do life, because life is just going to keep on going whether you're here or not. But I really look, I mean, we've got loyal hearts and we've got soulmates and we've got remain flexible. Come to the edge. I feel like your wait is about over, honestly. We got no place like home, we got balanced, and we got round and round. I can tell you right now, I got two energies coming through here, all right? I always get this, and don't click off after I say this, because there's two readings here. I can tell there's two readings here. Some of you got a twin flame coming back, a divine counterpart, because that's this round and round card. I always get this for twin flames, okay? There's no twin flame card in this deck. Some of you, and that would be this twin flame here. All right, that would be this twin flame. Some of you got that coming back. Some of you have come to the edge when it comes to waiting on that person, whoever it is. And you're just going to go forward, all right? But it's like there's something here. There's a key. There's soulmates. So this is like literally waiting. If you're waiting and you gave up on something, it's like then something here comes in. Now, for some of you, it's going to be also like a family member returns, you know, because I picked up on all of the heartache and stuff like that. Some of you, it's someone that you love that's returning. They've been distant from you, and it may not be, you know, a twin flame or a soulmate like for love, you know, lovers or type of thing. It's going to be someone who is close to you, a friend, a family member who's been distant. Those of you who are not waiting on that divine counterpart, those of you who have sort of moved on, you got a soulmate coming in here. All right? This is someone that you can do things with, someone you can talk to, someone that you can rely on, and they can rely on you too, okay? This is, no matter what, you're not alone. Even if you live alone, you're going to have someone to hang out with and do things with, and just like, you know, I think that's kind of cool, having somebody to do things with. It also gives you your free time to just do you and be you, because a lot of Aquarians don't have a problem being alone, you know? Aquarians live in their mind. They'll get lost in time and space, and just hours will go by. But there is someone here to do stuff with. And for the other side of the coin, where you're waiting on someone to come back, whether it's a counterpart, a close family member, or someone who you're very close with, that's going to come back, because it's a never-ending story for some of you. It's just, you know, for whatever reason you guys were distant, for whatever lessons had to be learned, just chalk it up like that. For some of you, you may literally have somebody returning home from overseas or service or whatever, because this is for the entire world here. Because literally some people are just coming back home. It's just going to bring a lot of peace right here. It's going to bring a lot of peace. So I like that. This is about people you love coming back. This is about if you thought you were going to be alone and you had to move on from situations that were just, you had no other choice but to move on. This is saying there's someone coming in here, okay? There's someone coming in here that you're not going to be alone because there's someone in the same boat as you. And I'm not picking up trauma bond. I'm not picking up that. I'm just picking up just, someone else looking for somebody to do stuff with, hang out with, or be in a relationship with. You're going to align on that vibration and that frequency. So let's get into the tarot. Show me what I need to see here for this reading. Show me what I need to see here for Aquarius. Now, the roles can be reversed if you're dealing with an Aquarius. Also, check your chart placements. I'm sure even if you're not a sun sign Aquarius, you have an Aquarius somewhere in your chart, or a stellium, or a planet. I happen to have Aquarius in 2 places in my chart. I have it in my Venus and my sun sign. What do you want Aquarius to see here? What do you want Aquarius to see here? One more shuffle and then we'll get into it. I just heard +1. +1. I think you're about to be a +1 here in the future. This is about the future, okay? The future. I feel like something you've been wishing for here is coming back. For some of you, it's someone you've been literally thinking of, or a child here. Give me another aspect. I have the Ace of Wands reverse and I have the Ace of Swords reverse. On the bottom I have the Hermit, which is literally Virgo, and 5 of Pentacles. And this is that estranged person. They don't have to be the sun sign of Virgo. It's just the Hermit takes a lot of time out to reflect and think and figure things out for themselves, okay? And the Moon reverse and the Queen of Cups. Some of you are going to, some of you with the Queen of Cups are this person's mother, okay? If you have a Virgo child that you're waiting on, or a child you're waiting to come back, this is that child thinking about it. But this is still a person, because this is more than a child. I have 2, like I said, storylines. Someone from the past is coming back and someone brand new is coming in. So I have literally 2 storylines here. But it's going to be what you've manifested. If you've manifested a new person, it's here on the horizon. It's saying remain flexible, but it could also, flexibility can relate to exercise, out in the open, doing stuff, literally just getting out, getting yourself out there, to meet people, because that flexible card is be flexible. Okay, somebody might call you, hey Aquarius, let's go out, hey Aquarius, I got an extra ticket here, or hey Aquarius, I have this little friends gathering, whatever. Be flexible, because that's how spirit is going to work and probably align you with this new soulmate coming in. But for those of you waiting on someone from the past to return, like I said, whether it's family or friends, divine counterpart, I also see that for some of you too. I'm going to clarify here. Now I've got 3 aces so far. Now this is that one that you're very close with. It can be a divine counterpart. It can be someone you guys are like 2 peas in a pod together, no matter what. I don't care if you're friends, you're really close friends. If you had a connection with this person as lovers, it was like your best lover, real close, right? If it was that family member, it was like your favorite, family member. Like for them, You're their favorite. For you, like you guys would have just got together like buddies, like best friends, even if it's a family member. But it's love here. You're going to love this reunion. You're going to love this person. This is about, you know, for a lot of you, some of you, I shouldn't say a lot of you, there's a lot of you, I've read comments, you've moved on waiting on people. But this is someone you love that's coming back. For some of you, this is someone you love, okay? And you're very close with them. And this is, if you believe in the twin flame journey, this is one of my twin flame cards. For some of you, this person coming back, well, they were very inconsistent and immature in the past. And they were the ones who sort of broke off the relationship and took off and whatever, and it wasn't right. And they're also thinking about, wow, it wasn't right. It wasn't right how I left that person hanging, and how it would be nice if I could talk to them. I see all that right here. Someone is really wishing they could just come forward and speak to you. I want to clarify with this deck here. Give me a card for that Three of Wands. What can Aquarius expect here with that Three of Wands? What can Aquarius expect with that Three of Wands? So just to give you a recap, we got two storylines. Someone from the past returning, whether it's a lover, a friend, a family member, and somebody brand new. Okay? Somebody brand new. But you're going to have to be open and flexible, because it could literally come as an invitation, a last minute something. And anyway, just it's going to call for flexibility on this new person. Three of Wands, please. And there is a return home for some people who are away. Even not by choice, like if they were doing some sort of work or in the service or mission work or whatever, there's like a return home, even if it's for like a holiday. Oh, the Star. Okay, so this is Aquarius, okay? This is the Star. This can be something you're expecting, also something you've been wishing for, because the Star not only is Aquarius, but the Star is also wishing for, it's also good health. You know, if you've been doing things to help your health to recover, you can also expect improvements in that. But literally, if somebody cannot reconnect with you, okay, somebody's in their emotions with this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces card, King of Cups, but it doesn't have to be a water sign. It's somebody is in their emotions here. And I feel that you know, if you don't reconnect with them, this Tower is going to come right side up, and they're just going to flip their top. And it's not through anger, it's through their emotions here. All right, give me a card for these two aces. The Moon. The Moon. I feel that something you want is coming back. I don't think you're going to see it, because it's not going to reveal itself. Because number one, with this Ace of Swords in the reverse, I don't feel that you feel them so much like you used to, or they don't feel you, okay? If this is someone you disconnected with, or they, you know, you might not feel anything from them. Maybe you used to pick up on their thoughts, or maybe you used to feel something from them. There's been no activity, no movement, and nothing in the physical world. The Ace of Wands here is in the reverse. And I feel that it, you know, literally could take you by surprise with this person this is the person who's going to be coming back, I feel. Yeah, this part here is for a return of somebody, okay? This is a very close connection. This can be this new connection. This can also be, either way, it's a close connection. Both sides. Whoever is a soulmate. So let's get into this. This here is going to be that person. This is your wish fulfillment coming. This is somebody in their emotions about you. Cancer, Pisces with this Moon. This is someone in their emotions about you. This is your wish fulfillment, whatever you've been wishing for. This is that close connection. So this goes for both here. This goes for you've been manifesting a new person that you have this closeness with. That's here. It also goes for if you've been manifesting a person to come back from the past. That will happen if that person is also manifesting you. Okay? Laws of attraction. You cannot attract a person. You can only attract the qualities. But if you are wishing for the same person that is wishing for you, then yeah, that can absolutely happen. So if you do bring a person from the past, it's because they also want to be in your life. All right, I got 2 messages with that. Give me one more for the new, just in case that Page of Swords. Okay. All right. So, for some of you, this person coming in is a fire sign for some of you. Okay. Now, for the new person coming in, you're going to meet them, okay, and they're going to want to know. They're going to inquire here. High Priestess in reverse and the Page of Swords. They're going to want to know, all right, hey, do you want to go out? Are you single? Are you available? Like, they're going to want to know more about you. They're going to be very curious about you. They're going to feel, I'm hearing, they're going to feel drawn toward you, all right? Now, this other person from the past who's coming back is related to a betrayal. All right, give me another card for that. Yeah, this other person coming back was somebody who was immature. All right, only came around when they needed something, and it would be someone that you had a lot of feelings and emotions and love for. That is a return of that person. So the new person is going to want to know more about you, be very interested in going out or just getting to know you, really, because the High Priestess is in reverse and we have the Page of Swords. But the person from the past, it's related to a betrayal. And like I said, they would have came in, they would have contacted you or been in your life when they wanted something. And that can be very much twin flame, but it can also be that friend or family member that just only came around when they needed something, okay? Show me the past. That's a lot, but we'll take it. This is someone you have a lot of love for in the past, okay? That's the past energy. You were in the Queen of Cups energy with this person. But you didn't get what you want and you had to move on, okay? This is literally those 2 cards right there. Not getting what I wanted, so I had to move on. I had no other choice. It was rough. It was rough being in that energy of wanting this and not getting it. I literally had to move on. That's what that's telling me right there. And then this is here is like moving on, and this is like hopes for a better life. So again, like I say, the 2 storylines, either way, it was hard to move on. Some of you have had to move on because you've not had no other choice, right? It's uncomfortable. I still got to wake up. I still got to live life because life is not going to wait for me. I don't like it, but I'm doing it. These cards are also saying you're moving on, hoping that, well, you're going to get what you want, that everything is going to work out. All right. Some of you, this is waiting on that new person. All right. You've ended things, you've stopped things, put things on hold because you know something better is going to come in, or you know that this person will return, that, you know, it's just the way it is. It's a cycle of life here. But I do have 2 cards in the upright. I do want to clarify a couple of these. The World card is about completions of cycles, but there's a cycle that opens right up after that. So that's literally like saying, okay, I'm moving on. Something good is coming in for me. All right. This is that fixed energy. It's also an energy of, you know, travel and the internet. It's also that energy of, you know, maybe getting out on the internet, looking for someone else who, you know, sort of like fits your vibe when it comes to dating or going out. There's all kind of applications out there that you can find someone that just, you know, like they have that for over 50, you know, someone you can hang out with, talk to, not necessarily be in a relationship. They have all kinds of stuff, and just dating profiles in general, right? There's so many of those out there, but I want to know more about that World card. That is fixed energy of Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. All right. So when I pulled out the Six of Wands and it hit over here on the Wheel of Fortune, some of you moved on to just sort of make your mark in the world. Okay, this didn't work out. I can't focus on what I don't have, right? I'm not very productive thinking about how sad I am about what I don't have. So this is for that group of you that's like, okay, well, I'm going to put my best foot forward and I'm going to make my mark in this world, you know, with this person or without this person in my life. And there would be, you might be seeing some success from that, either in your success in how you feel about how your life is going, right? You don't literally got to have like tons of money in the bank or all this stuff. You've had success in moving on and you sort of like the way that you feel and you're sort of proud of yourself. It's something that you've been able to accomplish as a result of moving on. There's something you've probably learned about yourself. Tell me about this Six of Wands. And it's literally here twice now, the Six of Wands. And that's that recognition. Clarifying the Six of Wands goes over here to the Nine of Cups reverse. Page of Pentacles. I'm getting two messages. I got the Emperor. All right, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. So in the past, whatever it was that you were wanting, wishing for, that you had to move on from, you got very little communication from that person. For some of you, it was an Emperor in reverse. It was this person who you were waiting for that was inconsistent, just came around or just contacted you when they wanted or needed something. This is saying, like, in the past, if you received some sort of communication, even if it was just a tiny bit of communication, you would get excited. You would probably stop what you were doing to pay attention to that, give it attention, feed it attention. And they were wanting that because that's literally why they were doing it. That was what was hard for you to move on from. So for those of you, well, it's like, okay, I can't keep dealing with this kind of energy and I'm just going to go on and make my own mark in this world. Because this is like a yo-yo. It reminds me just a yo-yo. Like, you feel happy when they reach out and then you feel bummed out when you don't hear from them. Like you feel like you went on this, you climbed the top of this mountain, you had some great progress, and then you hear nothing and it's just like somebody pushed you off the cliff. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. That Sagittarius Jupiter energy with that Wheel of Fortune. Again, oh my gosh. Wheel of Fortune. And then this is for those of you, this literally landed on the Nine of Cups. You figured, well, it'll come at a later date. I don't want to move on. I'm going to move on from now. I'm hopeful that it'll come back around again. I'm hopeful that it happened. Like, I didn't give up hope, but I'm giving it up right now. That's this card. So to recap on the past, you had to move on from something you didn't want to move on from. For some of you, it was a person who, when they would send you a message, you would probably stop everything and attend to it. You would get so giddy and happy. You'd feel like you're on top of the mountain. Then they ghost you. You don't hear nothing. You just feel like someone pushed you off the cliff there. And then this is that last message from the past saying, okay, I can't deal with this energy no more of being sad or being upset. This didn't come back around. This person didn't come back around. They didn't come back. I'm at a loss. So I'm just going to go out and do the best I can in this world because I can't control this over here. If that makes any sense. But either way, for all of you, the past is attached to it's a person that you loved, okay? A person that you loved. I still probably do on some level. What crowns this? Your intuition. And the Queen of Pentacles. I like this. Okay, so I'll just show you the rest in a minute. What crowns this is This, for a lot of you, has prompted you to do an ideal, do something that you had an ideal for, something that your intuition has been nudging you for. Kind of like, I'll tell you, Spirit kept nudging me to start Aquarius by Aquarius. Even gave me the name for this channel, by the way. I did not think this up on my own. Kept telling me to start this channel. If you are getting nudged, keep hearing something, seeing something, or even if you're out in nature, go to places and something keeps reappearing, pay attention to that. I think there's a message there for you. And I think it's something that's going to bring you a lot of stability, because this Queen of Pentacles has a lot of stability. Very, very stable energy there. Look at her. She feels comfortable because she knows she has enough to live the life she wants to live. She's not in a Five of Pentacles. She's not stressed out about being thrown out on the street or where her next meal or her place to live is at. She has enough to survive, and she has enough to help her friends if she needs to help her friends. And this can be a man or a woman. I'm just saying, because it's a female on the card. But this Queen of Pentacles energy can sustain themselves, and they can sustain other people too, if they need to. Absolutely. So this is that intuition. This is what's crowning this. Okay, this didn't work out here. Let me work on this because I really don't have anything else going for me. Especially if you're kind of feeling isolated and alone. I definitely would work on that, because we have the Six of Pentacles here reverse. And then we have the Emperor. Now what this is telling me is two things. And for those of you waiting on that person to come back, if you're waiting on a divine counterpart, that's saying, okay, somebody is recognizing your value. Somebody is recognizing that you had all the abilities that they had. Okay, maybe you didn't back here because somebody walked away from you for some reason. That's that energy. And some walked away from you because you didn't have enough money. You didn't have enough assets. You didn't have enough of the life they wanted to live or be with. But this is also that person, not talking about a divine counterpart, who can be your future business partner, employer, because it brings a lot of stability right here. So if you have some sort of idea, because what's on the bottom of the deck is there's going to be someone who picks it up and they're going to pay you. If there's something that you're doing or have an idea or you've just recently started, there's going to be some help here. And for those of you who's not help, you're going to meet this new person, this new soulmate. This Emperor is someone who's going to bring a lot of structure and stability to your life, whether it's in love, finances, or someone returning who is now grown up and they're not being inconsistent in your life anymore. And that's on the bottom, and I'm putting it there. What's the future? This landed over here. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Things are speeding up. Somebody's about to reach out here. Nine of Pentacles. Someone's about to reach out. And whatever this communication is about, this Nine of Pentacles leads to the Queen of Pentacles as well. It's also pre-Empress energy. That Nine of Pentacles can lead to partnering up, but literally somebody reaches out. Somebody reaches out because they're just like you. You guys are the same. And like I said, that's for everybody here. That's going to be a new soulmate. That's why it's going to require to be flexible, because somebody's going to recognize probably right off the bat, wow, I'm like Aquarius. Aquarius is, man, we can hang out together. I could see myself with Aquarius. But for those of you who got a past returning, for some reason they're being compelled to reach out, and it seems to have a lot to do with you loving yourself and working on yourself. It has a lot to do with you moved on. Give me a card for this future. This is two, I like this card because it has two meanings. This card is a person who wants to give you help, but this is also a person who wants to get to know you, date you. It depends on how you're looking at it. But I have, like I said, two storylines here. Or now three. For those of you looking for work, there's a third storyline. Somebody wants to help you. If it's something that you're working on, they want to help you build it. They might have the money and stability, and it's going to lead money for you. For those of you who want to meet a new person, this is dating. And for those of you dealing with someone who you're waiting for the past, possibly a divine counterpart, this is also starting fresh. It all starts with this Knight of Pentacles. Aquarius, let me help you get where you're going. Aquarius, can we go out on a date? I think you're really interesting. Or that person from the past that it's never ending story with, who was inconsistent. You know, Aquarius, give me a second chance because I really have feelings for you and I want to get to know you. I misjudged you before. It's all speeding up for all of those scenarios. It's speeding up. And it looks like you're the one that gets reached out to. So this is why it's going to be very important for you to discern. If you're waiting on a new person and you get invited anywhere, be flexible. Be flexible. And well, if you're waiting on someone from the past, that's always up to you. I can't tell you what to do. I can just tell you what energy they're coming from. And if you're waiting for that boss, also be flexible. And if you have some information or work out here on the internet, they may pick you up, okay? Literally see something you're doing on the internet. Give me the Self position. Landed over here on the World and the Ace of Cups. Knight of Cups here. So what's coming out strongest in the Self position is somebody from the past who wants to reconnect. And that makes sense to me because a new person is not going to show up in the Self position because they're brand new. They don't know you yet. That's going to require you meeting them out somewhere by being flexible, okay, being guided, and go where you're guided to go. So it makes sense that the Self position is going to be the person from the past because it looks like the employer and the new soulmate, they don't have a Self position with you yet. They've not met you or seen your work yet. So it makes sense the Self position is the person of the past. Does Aquarius love me too? Should I reach out to Aquarius? This is what they're thinking of right now. They show up as an age difference, okay, but their emotions are now different. Their emotions are now mature. Their actions want to show up as mature. So the fact that they're still showing up in sort of King of Cups or this Knight of Cups energy, it shows me there could be an age difference, but nevertheless, the feelings are real. And someone's literally thinking, should I reach out to Aquarius? Should I offer Aquarius to go out? You know, they're thinking. So this is that person from the past thinking about you here. And this is that person that's, you know, round and round. Never ending story right here. That's a person from past lives or literally a person from your past or someone that you've known like a long time. Give me a card for this. Yeah. And for those of you, when that person was inconsistent and they only came in for a good time and that person sort of like being, you know, having that party life or being single, didn't want to just settle down, it looks like maybe they're ready to cut out that third party life. What is in the environment? Inquiries here. In the environment, landed on the internet. So in the environment, if there's anything you do on the internet or gets your work out there through the internet, somebody's going to want to come and work with you. And I'm proof of this. This already happened to me. I had the keen psychics reach out to me. So if you do anything on the internet, you might be getting contacted soon. Okay? That's the environment. The environment is going to try to give you an opportunity here. we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This opportunity that someone gives you, it could lead to everything you ever wanted. It's going to lead to a lot of stability. Queen of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is you're able to get the house, the car, the pets, like you have your life. It hasn't happened. That's why I believe this Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. It hasn't happened because someone might be watching you, wondering if you're a good fit, or this is the future and it's going to happen here, because it's going to give you the opportunity to have the life you want. Show me the hopes and fears. You want to come out for Pentacles. Yeah. I'm just drawn to saving money with this, honestly. I'm just drawn to saving money. Look. This person has money to spend and money to save. This person has cash flow and money to put back in the bank. I have quite a few of you who are very talented. You've reached out to me. Some of you make jewelry. Some of you make barbecue sauce. Some of you have books, okay? And if you're looking for somebody with spiritual jewelry to sell, contact me. And if you're looking for somebody who has books, self-help books, contact me, because I know who these people are. And if you're looking to start that next barbecue sauce recipe, look me up, because I might have that person too. You're going to be very happy. What you've been hoping for. This is that wish. For some of you, it's a new home, a new town. It's money to do all of it. Being hooked up and lined up with new people. They're your people. Your soul tribe. Your followers. Your fans. So what's the ending? I love this. I love this reading. I don't know what to name it because there's like literally 3 storylines here. So I'm not the best at naming this stuff. All right, something goes from reverse to straight up. So this is for that person from the past. They're coming in pretty soon. And I feel like this is that person who is going to be sort of afraid of losing you. Give me a card for that Knight of Swords. That person is literally on a bike. They have like a bow and arrow or crossbow. It landed on loyal hearts. So this is that person from the past. They're coming in pretty quick. Something to do with the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. And it landed here on the 3 of Cups reverse. So they might literally, this is that person leaving that party life, dating life, third party situation, and they're coming in very quick. Coming in very quick. And then we have love. Okay. So that might be this person who has that sudden epiphany, like, oh my God, I love Aquarius. What am I doing? And they just take off. They just go. Like they don't plan it. They just go. Like they have to say this as soon as possible. Nine of Swords energy, and it's blunt and it's raw. It's not planned. All right, what else for this ending? Because that's that storyline for the person from the past. Okay, so now we have the story ending for the job. Okay, for the job offer here. Ace of Pentacles, it's coming. We got the Chariot reverse and the Ace of Pentacles reverse. If you thought that wasn't going to come about, it is. This is all in the process. It landed sideways. So, landing on the 6 of Pentacles. This is if you're doing something online and someone's really hearing a lot of thought. Oh my God, you know, do I contact this person? So this is literally, it's all right here. Do I contact this person or not? Page 1, do I reach out to tell them the good news that I think they'd be a right fit for us? There might be a contract involved. Well, they have to sign a contract and maybe, you know, I don't know. So there's a lot here. So if you're waiting on that position or anything you do online, because it looks like they see you online, this is someone putting a lot of thought. Someone's really in their head and they're between contacting you and not contacting you. Are they going to contact? I believe so, because the bottom of the deck is reaching out, but there's competition here. So this is for those of you who do something, you do it good, but like there's others who also do it. But see, you got an angel on your side here, so I really feel that it's meant for you. So no matter what, all right? And if it was something that you had lost the opportunity before, like it could be a coming around of that, all right? Looking at you again. All right, so what is the outcome for the new soulmate, the brand new soulmate? The brand new soulmate, the one that Aquarius has to be flexible to meet. What is up with that one? What's the ending on this brand new soulmate? Yeah, soon. Soon, literally the Chariot. You're going to meet them, might meet them through some friends, okay? Might meet them through some friends. They might want to get in a relationship very quickly. Might feel like love at first sight even, okay? So be flexible, because you might meet this person through friends, going somewhere, at 3 of Cups, maybe even during a time of festive time. So we have a lot of energy here. I like to read the energy, but I know that some of you like to know the signs. I'll go through that in a minute. What's this outcome? It's going to... Wow. If you're moving, some of you might meet this person literally after moving, okay? Because I have the 10, I have what I consider my moving card. Some of you might meet this person after an ending, after you've decided to move on from something, because we have the Death card. Some of you, literally, this person can be a Scorpio. But a lot of you, this person's coming in after you've let go of waiting on another person, or after you have just sort of started working on your, I'm hearing boundaries. Like if someone hurt you in the past, like your boundaries, you know, you can come toward me, but come correct. And this is going to be that person. So literally, this is going to be an honest person, a forthright person, a person who wants to settle down. All right. So that's good. Tell me about this. And this could be a person you even have, they could have kids, you could have kids, it doesn't matter. But this also could be a very close soul tie from a past life, because round and round can be twin flames, but it can be soulmates. You know, you live soulmates in other lives, but this is going to lead to a relationship. All right? It's going to lead to a relationship. So, I'm going to close out with an oracle card, but for those of you, just the major arcana here. We got Scorpio, we got Cancer, and we got Sagittarius, we got Libra. Okay, we got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces again, Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, and who else is here that wants to come out? Aquarius, obviously Aquarius, and we have Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. We have Aries again. We have Sagittarius again here twice. And I just do the majors. Again, we have Virgo, Pisces, Aries again. And we have Pisces, Cancer. So we're going to close out with an oracle message. The enchanted map here. I did a pre-shuffle, but we're going to do one real quick. What do you want Aquarius to know with this closing statement here? Closing advice? What do you want Aquarius to know? You got 2. Not surprised. Come together. And stuck in the mud, reverse. Come together is number 8. And it's in the upright. It says, love needs to be expressed. Drawing the come together card is a sign that you're on the path to discover the nature of this emotion and all its forms of expression. Romantic, familiar, unconditional, spiritual. In each instance, there is another being involved. Love involves a give and take between you and a significant other. A relative, a friend, an animal, or a spirit. This card assures you that love has come calling and seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished. Like a magnet, you're attracting love into your life. This is the time for harmonious, caring partnerships. So you have definitely a relationship coming in, a partnership, whatever it is that you've been wanting to fix here. I believe that's what's coming in. Stuck in the mud, it's reversed, but I'll show you what it looks like in the upright. It says reverse. When this card is reversed, it reminds you that you're stuck due to your obstinate desire to get what you want, when and how you want it. Perhaps it's uncomfortable to admit that the course of action you've chosen for yourself isn't right for you now. Even so, you have a choice. You can struggle in the mud and get nowhere, or take a moment to observe where you are, then step out. Wash away the dirt, dry off, and find other things to do. A much better adventure awaits you. You'll know when it's time to embark upon it. So great advice cards, I think. Anyway, guys, I love you. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you in your next reading tomorrow. Namaste, my friends.